Virgo, what does Spirit need you to know? Like, subscribe, guys. I appreciate you. I don't know what kind of shuffle that was. I'm sorry. All right. Virgo. Wow, you're going after some stuff here. A couple setbacks, waiting too long to make a decision. I think you waited too long to make a decision. What am I doing? So you've learned a lesson. You have become wiser, which I like to say is very, very cool. Okay, so in your present position now, you have somebody who's actually starting to know what they're made of, sort of. You have yet to kind of conquer this sort of happiness. I don't know why you feel like it's just right outside your reach. Like you slightly you slightly resent the happiness that's not coming as easy as you'd want it to come. You're like, well, I don't want to be happy anyway. I don't want that goal anyway. Here's the thing. It may have slipped out of your fingers somehow. I don't think this is like the end result of something. This is like a small battle amongst all of your battles that you lost this one. Okay. This one should be, see, this is like a person that goes long periods of time with success and then they can get over this boundary and then they continue to be successful. You did not get over this hump. We're about to find out if you put all your chickens in one basket or all your eggs in one basket. I see that you sat on your haunches for way too long here and here. Both of these mean you've been waiting for too long. This is like you, oh, get up. You know, I always imagine this like, you know, they have your beds here and then they like tip you over and you're like, ah, and you're like up now. It's like time to get up. It's time to get up. A little too late for something to grasp the happiness. Oh my God, why is my throat cracking? That's probably all the crap that I smoked. I see you're working very hard, either to lose weight or to kind of get back on board with who it is that you think you are on the inside. This is you. See, this is your perception of yourself here as the Empress. You can feel that way. Everyone is allowed to feel this way. Everybody is allowed to feel this way. The problem here is that you're only giving these tiny bits of yourself to this person. You know when they say like tiny, small changes make the biggest difference? I'm not sure that that helps in this situation. I think that you are supposed to go balls to the wall. Well, somewhere, but this small gesture of trying to get back who you are, it's best if you don't use this approach because obviously I feel like you were supposed to be either like at a certain weight or you're supposed to be in a certain shape by this time. And now you have to settle for what you really are. And that's really upsetting to you because you're like, you look back and you think, oh, I made all the small changes like people think. But in this case, you're supposed to have taken a little bit bigger steps here. This is like waiting for shit to change around you. Get more cards for you. So the people around you, actually, I just want to let you know something. They see the progress that you've made. Just so you know that. They know that you're getting hard on yourself or going hard on yourself, but they are seeing that little by little, you are progressing to the goal that you want. For you, this have-it-all scenario, being perfect on the outside. I mean, yeah, that's very Virgo in general, but so it doesn't surprise me that I'm seeing these two together. Here. This is usually, now if I were to read this slightly different, because the Empress plus any other working cards has to do with beauty industry, modeling, things like that. And well, this is what I deem it for, because I can really only advise you on things that like I personally have done. I can only see other things that I have not done. I can't tell you like what I would do if I were you, or I can't tell you exactly what you'd be missing. Like, let's say this is about farming. I don't know what the fuck to do. I just know that you're missing something and blah, 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 blah. And I could probably tell you a little thing here or there. But this one, when it comes to like modeling, because I deem it's something I've been through, I could see where it is that you're lacking. Now, if I were to read this as like a beauty industry or some kind of like beauty endeavor, you are destined for that. It's going to be there for you. Now, you have the talent, you have like the will, you do, but you want to make like smaller strokes, smaller gestures, smaller strikes as you go along. You know what I mean? I'm just saying as like as your ground strikes, as your foot strikes the ground. You're making a decent pace, but you need to get into higher gear. Yes, you need to get into higher gear. You may need to work out more if this is about weight loss. If this is about you starting a business in the beauty industry, then you need to take one bigger risk. The next risk that comes, or the next idea really that you have, you got to take it. You got to take it. Because actually, you have been, you know what you're supposed to do. All right, this is pretty prominent here. Now, you are aware of this, it says, but you have not taken it. And you don't like this option for some reason. This would entail having to involve somebody else that you don't want to work with. It's saying to give it another shot. Why is this person so weird? I don't trust this person either. I don't trust this person either. He's weird. He's creepy. For a second, I thought I wasn't even recording. I was like, what? Now, I did see Aquarius here at the bottom. Well, the star. I always call it Aquarius because that's what it means to me. You know, ever since you changed jobs, this hasn't been right for you. You've been losing yourself. You haven't known how to get restarted again. Really is like your thing. You have a hard time getting restarted. Trying to find the pleasure in working with yourself, in I don't know, it's like not that you lost your momentum, but you lost your pace. And you're trying to get your pace back up again. There was a long time of isolation that you were by yourself. I mean, but I'm not going to say everybody's gone through that. This is another card that resolves to COVID. Because this is a long isolation also by yourself. And then it's like, oh, I'm done. Done. All right, so if you are dealing with water people, how can the water people either help you? Are they hindering you? Get the fuck out of my way. Let's see. How are the water people handling you? Are they procuring obstacles? Are they procuring help? What's going on here? Okay, so let's see. I mean, Virgo, where the fuck was it? Oh, here it is. I mean, these aren't the same card. This is the page and this is the knight. Similar. Those are the same. All right, so I feel like you moved away, or like somehow you don't have the resources that you used to make this work for you. Like how you're like, oh, this worked for me and I just don't do that anymore. I don't know. Like somehow you just don't have the resources that you used to have in order to succeed, or what you thought you needed to succeed. This fool again. Yee. But he's like up, right side up here and upside down over there. Yeah, you and this person just did not get along. You broke up with him, they broke up with you, they hurt you, they said a lot of mean shit, blah, blah, blah. If this person is a Pisces, these two are the same card. All right, so these three cards, all here at the bottom, these are the same. It's so important for us to remember. It's interesting, right? When all the same cards pop up. There's a lot of cards in here. But anyway, I actually have another deck that I deal with that's 97 cards that I do like a lot also. But it's hard to shuffle. It's like really awkward, so I don't like using it a lot. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Remember, these are not the cards, these are the placements. I use where I put things as indicators for who they are. So I know a lot of people are really into zodiacs and are always like shouting them out, but that's unnecessary here. Because I am designated, let's look at the Scorpio. Let's look at the Cancer. Let's look at the Pisces. What are they doing? You know, so I don't have to go, oh, this person could be. No, I'm going to zero in on who it is they are. Unless something stands out to me. Like whenever I see the star, I always think Aquarius. I don't know. It's just, I just do. But that's just one of those things. Where my mind doesn't remember, right? Like, you know, like sometimes I call the swords spades. Even though we're not referring to a deck of cards. Anyway, enough about me. Spirit wants you to revisit the old way that you used to do things and try to make it work for you as the best you can. Somehow you're going to have to, I mean, they say you have the ability to. You have to remember the discipline that you had here as the Knight of Coin. You have to remember that discipline is a promise to your future self, bitch. Discipline is a promise to your future self. That is the only way you're going to make it through. This person put a lot of bullshit in your head about who it is that you think you are, or who it is that you're supposed to be, who you're allowed to be. And this is not okay. Like, fuck that guy. Fuck him. Fuck this person. This is the same person that was over here. This fool. I think this is a person that's supposed to love you, but there's something wrong with this guy. Like, he makes me want to tear up the card. And we cannot do that. It's saying that with, it's either a Cancer or the Scorpio over here, but I'm not saying that. I'm thinking that they could possibly just be a water sign, or they're just representing as a person that you love within your emotional realm. You need to be fine by yourself, okay? It's like you need to revisit who you were. That's your problem. You need to revisit who the fuck you were before this jackass came into fucking play, and you let him like hurt you, you let him do things to you. You got to remember who it was that you were and what your true north was, Because this person came in and look, they fucked it all up with this wheel. Your compass is upside down. It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what to do. Okay? So, like, you're all, like, jumbled up. So you need to make sure that you remember the reason why you started your venture in the first place, whether it was weight loss or this beauty industry, somebody telling you that you're not talented enough, whatever. That's all fucking bullshit. This is all, like, this crummy energy. Okay. If you're dealing with the Fire Nation, let's see. There we go. How are the fire people dealing with you? Oh, we have the Chariot again. It's talking again about abuse here. I mean, we can call this Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, but for the moment, let me read it together. Because remember, cards, you have to be able to read as gradiencies, top to bottom, right to left, up to bottom, and they all really mean something when they're together. In case you start learning, I like to give people tips and shit. All right, you feel like you can no longer go back. You think it's a pipe dream to go back, or like you cannot find yourself for some reason. This person took a really nasty bite out of you. They're abusive. They're downright abusive. I don't think it matters what sign they are. This is one person. I'm talking to somebody specifically here. Let's talk to the earth signs. See what's going on with their asses. Fucking absurd. Ah. This person feels like they will give you the world, that's for sure. You're addicted to this person. You feel validated, like you don't have to. He makes you feel like you're already here. He makes you feel like you've already reached your goal when he validates you. But you know that you're not there yet, right? And what that's showing is that you stop your progress when this person comes around because they validate you and then they remind you that you aren't there yet. Oh, fuckers. Capricorn, Knight of Wands, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. This person this person sets you back. So this is the reason why you're like this, where you can only give like a little bit to your own self. These two cards go together. This was yourself and your emotions card. Sorry, I know I made a total mess of all this, right? This was the potential results that you're looking for. This is what you got to do. This is who's standing in your way. This is saying, this person is, so when I said earlier that we need to give this person a chance, let's not do that. What I'd like you to do is to see this person for who they really are. This guy here, they inhibit you. They come through and they make you feel alive. See, you have this perception that you will be happy when you achieve that. But this person comes in and they make you feel that, but you're confusing it. You're supposed to keep, oh, this feels really great separate from what your goals are, because you feel like there's a certain amount of happiness that you're going to receive when you reach your goal, but you feel that you will reach your goal when somebody else tells you that you're reaching your goal, not when you truly feel. That's why you're at a 9 here also. You're not like at a 10. And the reason is because you're uncertain of where the finale is. You're uncertain of like where your true happiness is. This is being kind of not downplayed much, but this person is holding you from becoming your full magician self, like encompassing everything that you need. In other words, if you have like a couple different goals within your healthy weight loss goals or this beauty industry that you could be in, there are several components that you need to have. You know, like if you're dealing with your health or whatever, it's got several components to it. You have your meal, you have how you see yourself, you have exercise, and there's something else like willpower and discipline. I mean, all those components kind of go together, but somehow I feel like you're not giving, I think it's your food. I think you're not giving something a real full effort here. He says that you're almost there, but every time this person comes back, they set you back from your goal. It's like you're almost there, and then boom, something happens. He says you got hurt too, like physically hurt. And set you back. Yeah. Set you back like what felt like 9 days or like 9 weeks, but it was quite a bit. It set you back. All right, let's go into the air tribe. How is the air tribe handling you and your fierceness, Virgo? You might have a mother who's an air sign. I see somebody here who's giving you all the help that they can give you. They still see you sad. They still see you fucking around. They think that you should leave the situation. They feel that your heart has left the situation entirely already. That you keep looking on, trying to keep something from occurring. Spirit just said that if you... Spirit just said... Fuck, how do I say this? It's not that you're hanging on to it, but there's like this certain idea that if you take away all of the old habits that you used to do, you forget a certain someone. And so you continue these habits, these behaviors that are no longer good for you because they are somewhat of a reminder of somebody here that you love. It could be drinking. It could be food or drink. The air sign, whoever this is outside of this person. Just so you know, you and this person, this is a different person. They just have such a different view on what's going on here. And this is definitely somebody who can see from the outside in. They know how hurt you are. I mean, I can't begin. All of these are like, these are all the cards that mean get the fuck over it and leave him. You deserve to be in calmer water. That this is over, this is fled, this should be done. This one's saying that you're sitting there and wallowing in your shit. This one's saying that you know the truth about the person. This means that you've known it the whole time. This means like, why do you keep looking back to this? There's this small, tiny element of I'm leaving, but I'm still taking this small part of me. And it's not good for you. Actually, let's use these. Spirit, are there any more messages for Virgo here? They apparently are going through it. If you really want to do it, then you got to break a few eggs. You're going to have to... Either you're going to fight with this person and try to make it work, or you're going to have to figure out how to do this alone, by yourself. This is the same card, by the way. These two are the same cards. They're referring back to this here. They're saying that you have to stop, there's a reason why you're not successful, and you have to stop letting these little either gestures from this person fuck with your goals. This is your goal here. It's your baby. But these are like monkey wrenches that keep coming into your path. It's not meant to be dealt with these monkey wrenches all the time. Who the fuck is this monkey wrench? It's this fucking fool over here. This guy. He's not a good person. He's not a good person for you, especially. He can be a good fucking person to whoever else. Who gives a shit? There's a lot of shitty people out there who are good people to other people. And it's like, oh, great, thanks. You know, but you're going to continue to struggle. This person and their bullshit keeps you from being successful with whatever goals that you have in mind. All right, so just drop them. That's why you've been so fucking miserable in all my readings lately. I haven't zeroed in on just Virgo in a while, and all of a sudden I see like little Virgo over here like getting all sad and shit. All right, you guys, hope it helps. Good luck.